Best days I've had in Buffalo since moving here in '97. The other was to meet my favorite actor, Lou Diamond Phillips, when he appeared in Camelot. And Tony Chase was connected with both events, so special thank you, Tony. Okay. For those of you who don't know, and now you all know, when I was a working person, I worked at New York State Crime Victims Board for 23 years, the only openly gay investigator they've ever had there. I got to see up close and personal the evil things done to us, and occasionally the evil things we do to ourselves. Working there was the formative event of my life, and whatever political philosophy I've eventually matured to. The memory of many of these people is seared in my soul, and whatever I do in LGBT politics, always first and foremost to think about the victims and survivors I dealt with. How will any action I take, any vote I make, any candidate I endorse will better their lives? It was this in mind that I took the presidency of the Stonewall Democrats of Western New York last year and served in the year I pledged to. More than supporting this or that candidate, I like to think we set a new paradigm by standards last year, one that my most able successor, Brian Ball, is continuing. We are going to be proactive in Stonewall. We're going to make sure the Democrats we elect to public office are going to be supportive of our causes, our issues, and our lives. For a party that proclaims itself the party of the people and all the people, we can demand no less. In Buffalo and Erie County, we in Stonewall are happy to have supported elected officials like Sam Hoyt, Antoine Thompson, Maria White, and Mike Licurdo, who set real high standards in public service. I'm really glad for this honor, but the best honor you can bestow on me, the legacy I want to leave Buffalo and Erie County, is State Senator Sean Cooney from the 58th Senate District. We did something unique in the annals of Stonewall last year. We approached Sean as a candidate to make a race against William Stikowski, who after almost 10 years in the district as constituted now, still hasn't figured he represents the largest LGBT constituency in the upstate areas, as Sam Hoyt always points out. He's the only Democrat in the Senate, the only one who has voted both against Sonda and same-sex marriage. Sean is a progressive attorney with a vision in politics and just beyond pandering to public fears and prejudices. One thing that impressed me the most about him was the fact that I first met him in the David Rivera campaign for Buffalo Common Council, another public official I'm proud to associate with. As a recent law school graduate, Sean went to Mombasa to help set legal clinics in that third world country of Kenya. I decided then and there that this was someone with a vision and someone I wanted representing me at some level of government. Taking on an incumbent elected official in his own party is never an easy task, even one that's so woefully out of his touch with his constituents as Bill Stikowski is. He's got a formidable war chest in money's raised, and there's a third factor in the race, the malignant presence of Tom Golisano and Steve Pigeon, with their funds backing another candidate. Their idea of reform is to make a joke out of the state senate, which they did so well with their hand-picked minion, Pedro Espada, last year. Our legislative agenda, which included gender, dignity for all students, and some same-gender marriage, went up in smoke last year because of their games. Sean needs the help of every one of you attending this bunch. He needs you to gather petition signatures to support him financially, to the best of your ability, to volunteer much of your time in his cause between now and primary day in September and beyond into the general election. His election will not just affect Buffalo, not just Erie County. It will send a shockwave, a seismic shockwave throughout this state, I assure you. If you've seen the 100, and that's no exaggeration, of progressive young people, gay and straight, who've rallied to him, you know this can be done. Even today, as we speak, they're canvassing Crim and Cheektowaga and West Seneca, and they have been for several weeks now, and getting marvelous results. And change is in the wind here, and I'm glad that Stonewall is part of that change. And change that will affect not just our brothers here, but throughout the state. If you value the work I did as a civil servant at New York State Crime Victims, if you value the change that has come to Stonewall Democrats, then please, with all your hearts and minds, make Sean Cooney our next state senator from Buffalo and Erie County. This is the best honor you can bestow upon me. Thank you, and God bless you all.